Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Squadrons video. Today the latest update for the game launched, bringing 2 new fighters, 3 new components and 4 new cosmetic items. We'll do this by faction, so first up it's the Galactic Empire. For cosmetics, the Empire have 2 new helmets. Both are based around the helmets TIE pilots wear during training. The Trench Jockey is labelled as the standard helmet for the 224th Legion. They are the group seen in Solo: A Star Wars Story duking it out in the muddy plains of Mimban. The second helmet, the Corrida Cadet, is based on the helmet Han Solo wears during a deleted scene from Solo. The description even makes a little flying Solo gag. The planet Corrida was home to an Imperial flight academy. The new ship for the Empire is the TIE Defender. It's classed as a fighter, so fulfills the same all-round role as the standard TIE, but with notable differences. It has an exclusive component called the Advanced Power System, or APS, which lets you throw additional power into one of your 3 subsystems: engines, weapons or shields. For example, here you can see me attempting to stay alive after a pretty tough run-in with the Rebel flagship. I use the APS to put all my power into shields and immediately overcharge them to keep myself protected until I can find a resupply. I only use the Defender against AI, but in dogfights I found it even more fun to use than the TIE Interceptor, let alone the standard TIE. The Interceptor is usually my choice of ship against enemy fighters, and in the initial stage of this fleet battle, using the Defender I killed 4 of the 5 enemy fighters within seconds. The Defender also charges up its engines at a considerably higher rate, making boosting and drifting a lot easier, especially when it comes to making that all-important final blow against an enemy flagship. Now onto the New Republic. The 2 new helmets for the New Republic are based on those worn by the Rebel Alliance's B-Wing pilots. They have no extended links to canon or other material, they're just base helmet models with different paint jobs. The new ship for the New Republic is the B-Wing, which is classified as a bomber, and let me tell you, it absolutely cannot be used outside of this role effectively. Taking on enemies in a straight dogfight will leave you pretty much a sitting duck, as with any power drawn away from the engines to the weapons leaves the ship almost at a crawl. It has 2 new components, including a gyroscopic capability that allows you to spin the wings and fuselage around, keeping the cockpit level with where your cursor or crosshairs are pointed. I gave this a go in practice mode just so I could try it out without instantly being shot at, and I can already tell you it's going to take some getting used to. I imagine it'll be most useful when playing on maps with lots of debris or terrain, where you'll need to keep the wing from smashing into objects. When it comes to its main purpose, the B-Wing excels. Here you can see me using the new ion beam component to completely melt the shields of this Imperial light cruiser, leaving the hull open to attack. The proton bomb component, which was already in the game for other bombers, gives the ship a complement of 10, and here you can see me decimating another cruiser completely with them. Taking on an enemy Star Destroyer will need a lot more practice. The ship's incredibly slow speed leaves it massively vulnerable to both the tractor beam and enemy fighters while on approach, and will get you instantly shredded. The B-Wing is known in canon as a blockade buster, and the team at EA Motive have taken this fully on board. The B-Wing and TIE Defender offer exciting new ways to play that will certainly keep me trying different approaches for the foreseeable future.
Superior training at work.
Let me know which of the 2 ships you're most excited to play in the comments. Until next time, may the Force be with you.